Hey everyone, welcome to Sauce. I thought it would take a moment to show the other mode in the game that is called Survival Mode. And I thought it would also show the fact that this game is actually a bit precise on whether or not you use existing names. Which is weird because it's a single player name. It shouldn't have that sort of thing. But anyway, yeah. The Survival Mode is...
Ghost, do you read me?
Oh, I didn't get the
Loud and
option
clear.
to skip
You're coming up to the security checkpoint.
I didn't even get the option to skip the tutorial. That's weird. But yeah, let's just skip the cutscenes as much as I can. Anyway, there's an achievement for destroying all the boxes without moving. Sorry, crates.
Door open.
I don't know when that achievement gets awarded, because I didn't get it. Oh. But like, the survival mode is not that different from... I'm gonna skip the cutscenes, because I presume you've all seen them if you're following this gameplay. The survival mode is not that different from the regular gameplay, but you don't get to save.
Hello there. How can I help you?
Oh, okay.
Ghost, what was that?
Stealth.
Stealth! That's amazing. Oh my god. Oh my jeez.
Houston, we have a problem. Automatic sensor clearance initiated. Nice one.
Ghost, our IT team seems to have encountered a problem. Could you investigate the area?
So like the biggest difference,
I'm in front of a...
the biggest difference in the survival mode is the fact that you can't save. Whenever you die, you just lose everything you got up to that point.
Ghost,
Except for the items that you gather when you pick up souls. Those are actually like permanent. However, I did encounter a strange difference. I hope it persists. Why am I shooting? Okay. I'm actually pressing my left mouse my right mouse button, so I should be firing a sub weapon. But I don't have any of them, so I don't know what's up with that. Anyway, you do get to keep permanently when you in survival mode. You get to keep permanently the items you gather when you complete map souls. When you gather all the souls and you get a collectible from that, and obviously everything you get from skill points. Other than that, you basically start from a blank slate. Although I have to admit that one thing was fairly strange about my first
What
few...
was that sound?
For your information,
Houston, I'm busy. All right. What were you saying?
3 androids being dropped on your position.
Oh, thanks for the heads up.
That is one of my favorite exchanges. Oh. Anyway, you do get to keep the things you get from collecting souls, such as the whole expansions and the bullets up and the critical cubes and stuff like that. But you lose... Oh, okay. if you die in survival mode, you lose everything.
Wow, she really pissed them off.
Yeah, but she's handling it.
You think she's...
Comm lines.
Oh, whoops.
And it's actually a bit jarring. I'm actually a bit confused about why I didn't get the choice to skip the tutorial. Because I got that before. A bit confused about that. Let's see if we can finish this area.
Houston, that box had a...
Yeah, I'm just gonna skip all the cutscenes. But I'm not gonna show this for very long. I'm gonna show like
Houston.
a portion of
There
it.
we go. Let's see. Ugh, let's get this over with. Time to head back.
What the hell?
The door is open. Heading through.
Man, Ghost, what?
More stealth.
Houston,
She sounded so pleased with herself. Jesus.
confirmation on the room's location.
She sounds so pleased with herself, like, more stealth. Come on, dude. That was a very funny line. I'm glad I got to hear it this time.
Hey,
Because I skipped the tutorial the first time around, so I did not actually hear any of these lines. That is actually really funny to me.
Houston.
Oh, the boxes are physical. God damn it. Okay, they decided to ignore me that time. Anything here? I don't know what that is used for, but okay. Oh yeah, an alarm.
Houston.
Alarm level 1. Automatic defense procedure initiated.
Little bit longer. And done.
Alarm deactivated.
So in survival mode, the main way you get items is through alarms. You come over here and you blow up these boxes and they have a chance to drop you an item instead of cubes. Like
Houston,
that.
I found something that looks tactical and stealthy.
A grenade launcher? This is the total opposite of stealth. Now, I don't know, Jack. I think she has a strange concept of the word stealth.
Mugen's starting to understand.
By stealth.
That is brilliant. So yeah, most of the time you clear out an alarm and you get an item out of one of the 4 crates.
If only.
Wait, damn it, I didn't mean to skip that. What's this?
Found the blue security card.
Alright. So yeah, that's basically what the survival gameplay is about. You played the regular game, but the alarm levels rise indefinitely. Like every time you do an alarm, it goes up 1. It doesn't matter where or what you did. And the cube stores are basically full of repeatable upgrades such as damage upgrades and drones.
Level 2. Automatic defense procedure initiated.
Ow. So it becomes a lot like a roguelike, which is the advertised experience after all. You could get very useful power-ups, or you could get absolute trash.
Hope the party's going well.
And the best way, an additional change is that the save points do not recover your health. You cannot repair. The only way to repair is paying cubes at the stores. Which is fine because it's pretty cheap anyway. And you get like tens of hundreds of cubes from each alarm that you do.
I think I have it.
Alarm deactivated.
There is an obvious incentive to buy upgrades that increase your survivability, such as
Houston, I picked up some sort of module. Can you tell what it is?
That module you just obtained is some form of chassis modification. We'll define them as power-ups from here on out.
Thanks, Mugen. How can I use this power-up?
You don't have to do anything special. It's a passive power-up. It works on its own. Looks like this one does something when you jump.
jump wave. Fair enough. I actually started with this when I skipped the tutorial, so I assume that's the default upgrade that you always get. Then again, I did start the game after the tutorial with alarm level 1, so that matters. Presumably. Anyway, the cutscenes are the same. I'm just gonna, I guess, speed them up. Oh, whoops. What is that thing that I'm supposed to have?
Houston,
It's like one thing that I found weird about the survival mode is that having played the regular game, I start with the frames that I got from maxing out all the souls. And I can upgrade my frame here. So I can change to the Dragoon frame, for example, which gives me infinite ammo and much faster run speed. I don't know if that's intentional. I would assume it's not, because I have not played this quote-unquote save file, so it should not give me any benefits whatsoever. Yet here I am. By the way, the souls are still enough.
Alarm level 3.
Like,
I'll disable the alarm. You handle the welcoming party.
souls are still, there you go, like souls are still a thing in this save file. It's just that I don't need to fill them out to get the frames themselves. I don't know whether that is intentional. I would assume it's not. And it's a very big oversight. I don't know what happened in the game coding for this to happen. Like, it sounds like a pretty big oversight to me.
Little bit longer.
Also, being stuck with this flat particle gun at the start of the game is the biggest problem, because if you get to start with any
I think I have it.
weapons, I mean any frames you desire, the Dragoon frame starts you off with infinite ammo, so you could pick, for example, the laser gun and have infinite ammo. That would be absolutely fine. Except you don't have the laser gun. And being the survival mode, I assume you would get it at random at some point. I don't know where. These are the only upgrades that are permanent. You don't lose them when you die, even when you die in the survival mode. If you die in the survival mode, you lose the power-ups in this section here. You can regain up to 3, as it says in the bottom there. You can regain up to 3 power-ups, but otherwise you lose them all. And your cubes as well. Breakthrough. Perform a dash damaging enemies you pass through. Force field. Hey, that's pretty neat. As I said before though, the 3D printer, did I say that actually? The 3D printers aren't save points in this mode. They only serve to let you teleport between rooms. And you do respawn at the latest 3D printer you enabled, but you will have lost all your items and the alarm level will have dropped down back to 1. That's the only concession you get. You start back up with only the items you got from Souls. And I guess your frame as well, since that's the thing that happens in this game mode apparently. You don't start with any side weapons, sub weapons, any power-ups, anything at all. You do get to keep your items though. They don't go away. But I would assume if you consume any of them, they do. That stays saved. Like
Automatic defense procedures.
the fact that you consume them.
Here they come.
Are you kidding me right now? Are you giving me these enemies? Oh god damn it! I'm glad I have infinite ammo at least. But yeah, you can't imagine things like critical kills being important in this game mode because they are permanent. You don't lose them when you die.
Getting close.
And you do get to buy damage upgrades and drones pretty much permanently, I mean repeatedly when you have cubes.
Done. Let's hope this paid off.
I don't even know if you can buy any power-ups like the force cube that I have or anything else. You can buy hull reinforcements as well, but they aren't as common as the drone and the damage. So this really becomes a true... There you go. This really becomes a true roguelike when you're playing in roguelike mode. What the hell is wrong with this weapon? I was just right clicking to speed up animations. It's like you can't save. I mean, you can save, but you cannot... Well, I guess you do get to repair the first time you'll use it at least. I don't know. But like, compared to the base game, the survival mode is the only place you can get...
That's useless.
Ghost.
Alarm level 5.
The survival mode is the only
Get
mode...
around that one.
God damn it. Shut up. The survival mode is the only mode where you can get infinitely powerful. Like, as long as you don't die, you can get more powerful. And it only... There is no limit. Like, you can keep getting shot enhancers, you can keep getting drones. You may get a bunch of useless crap from the drops, but most of the time you're gonna get something that is at least mildly useful.
A few more bots in the pipeline. Take them out and I'll take care of the rest.
And even if you don't get anything useful, you can still benefit from skill points and such.
Another one down.
Like, you don't lose skill points when you die. Those are permanent upgrades. So whatever you skilled in, it's bound to help you. Side shot? Main guns shoot extra side bolts. Yeah, that's one of the upgrades that never appears in the regular game. You get a bunch of them. Oh, there's a cube star here. Let's check it out.
Houston, I'm in some sort of...
Let me just go over here.
Greeting.
So basically, sometimes you get to buy upgrades for your weapons, and sometimes you get to buy different weapons in recovery. And sometimes you get, I guess, like this is basically how it goes. you can buy the upgrades and the items and things like that, and they are useful as they usually are. Ow. Oh, I need to buy more health. But most of the weapons, most of the item shops just have the same upgrades over and over again. The drone and the there's a slot for the shot enhancer, which just increases your damage. And with this mode, the alarm level keeps going up non-stop until you die. When you die, it resets back to 0, but then you lose everything that you had. You do drop some of your items. You do drop some of your items, like 3 items. I guess it's picked at random. And you can go back to your dead body to recover them. And I assume you could play the game for the first time on this mode perfectly fine if you liked roguelikes. I'm not a particular fan of them, so I wasn't really interested. I consider myself way too unlucky for this kind of stuff. Like, I know more than anything that my gameplay does not keep up with the difficulty of roguelikes. And it's probably better if I just own up to the fact that I suck at games and just work with it. What the hell is there? There's a soul right here. Isn't there? No, there are some right in front of me. Hold on. Oh, I fell off. So yeah, as far as permanent collectibles goes, this mode is similar to the regular gameplay. Most of the time though, you're gonna have a bunch of collectibles. Like, the souls are the same, but the things you buy from stores are not. And I don't really know what goes on with the main selectable weapons you get, like the weapons that go on here. Oh, you get one usable item after in each section of the key, and this is otherwise the same as far as I can tell.
Houston, I have the green.
And the storyline is all there. So you're not missing out on anything by playing this mode. It's just different gameplay, really. And hey, if you're into that sort of thing, that's fine. I don't think I'm into roguelikes very much anymore. I've played my fair share of them, such as Faster Than Light and Binding of Isaac. But most of the time, I just played the easy mode. At least I played the easy in Faster Than Light. I did play hard mode in Binding of Isaac, but still, it was a crapshoot whenever I would win because I just don't have the skills to guarantee a win. I would need the overpowered items to get anywhere.
Elevated access level required.
I would need overpowered items to get anywhere, and that's fine. Binding of Isaac has a lot of those. But yeah, generally I'm not really a fan of roguelikes, which is why I decided to play the classic mode. I mean, it's just safer in a way. Cause I wanted to play this for a YouTube run, and I wanted this to be mildly entertaining, even if my gameplay doesn't keep up with the entertainment. But like, in order for it to be mildly entertaining, if you aren't very good at the game, then it has to do with whether or not you're progressing and getting 100% or something like that. I don't know. I'm not exactly a psychologist on these matters, but I would assume watching someone play a game, if they don't play it very well, then you're not gonna want to. Like, I would assume that if you're watching someone play a game,
Right now, if I wasn't as good as I am.
watching someone play a game, I'm assuming you're watching either because they're good or because they're funny. Because they're entertaining while doing it, and I don't know whether I'm either of those, so
Alarm deactivated.
I would have to have the gameplay to keep up. I would have to be actually good at games to keep up in order to be interesting, and I cannot guarantee that I am good at all. I would like to believe I am decent at the very least. Let's see what the RNG has got for us. Radioactivity. You leave a trail of radiation that damages enemies. Okay. Well, I think that's enough of a show off for the survival mode, because we do have one mode to show off, that's the mission mode. I find it silly that they would have an extra modes menu option and it just has the mission mode, but I haven't found anything else that goes in here. So unless I find anything else, I'm gonna assume that's all that is in here. And the mission mode has a series of different missions in which you start with different weapons or items that you can pick up, and it largely has to do with how well you can survive certain very ridiculous scenarios. When you have several silly scenarios to go through, you certainly start to have an appreciation for it matters. What does this item do? Drone improvement. Permanently improves the fire rate and damage dealt by your active drones. I mean, why not? I have already a bunch of active drones. So this challenge that I picked up is called Debug. You have to kill 2,000 bugs that they follow from the sky like this. That's basically what it is. And you have to collect in these things the recharge capsules as soon as they drop, because if you leave any of them uncollected for 20 seconds, you fail an additional mission, an additional objective in the mission, I mean. But as far as I can tell, these missions don't have any impact on regular gameplay. They're just there for achievements. Because every single mission represents a different achievement that you can get. Sorry, I probably can't be heard anywhere. I probably cannot be heard anywhere over these explosions. Anyway, every single mission represents a set of 3 achievements that you can get. 1 for completing the mission and 2 for doing the bonus objectives, which are generally stuff that is hard to do. For example, this mission, the debug mission, has one achievement in which you have to kill 1,000 bugs before you take any damage. You have to take 0 damage before you kill 1,000 bugs. And the second achievement is to not leave any recharge items out in the wild for 20 seconds. You have to pick them up. That's why there's a counter over here. And it's why they start having a counter on themselves when they're not being picked up. Because that's the entire point of the mission. So as you can see in the bottom right, I'm not even halfway close to my objective and I'm already nearly dead. These missions are actually really challenging. But yeah, they don't serve any purpose other than to give achievements. You don't actually get any advancements in the main game from doing them. But if you want to see what all the objectives are, without harming any enemy or android with your pistol, try maximum 20 boxes. You're trapped. Find your way to the exit using ropes to avoid ground lasers. Destroy 100 enemies. Clear the mission without touching the ground for more than 10 seconds. Your pistol has malfunctioned. Find the DNA samples while using the enemy's attacks against them. Destroy 3 turrets in less than 1 second. Complete the Aikido mission without crouching down. The facility is filling with radiation. Find out the secrets in the mission radiation. Complete the mission radiation without using any item. Leap gun. You must help Mugen test the new device by seeing how dangerous making them jump can be. Destroy 8 androids in less than 2 seconds in Leap Gun mission. Complete that leaving the mission. Leap Gun mission are having 15 or more bullets. What's this? Leap Gun. Let's just bring them all up here. Okay. Lowest ammo 30. Is that real? I can't believe it. Okay. That is interesting actually. Leap the gun. Shoots a projectile that forces an enemy to jump. Projectile precision is no longer a penalty. Okay. Maybe I might wait for them to be in this platform here because yeah. Ow! Damn it. So yeah, I'm pretty sure you can get this gun in survival mode. Because I assume you can get guns that more or less random in that mode. God damn it. Get over here. Well, thank God for these lasers. I wouldn't be able to do anything without the lasers. Like that. Kill myself. Killing myself is an important part of lasers. Infiltrate the facility to find the new add-on spread shot. Find all 10 add-ons. Find the seeking gun in the mission, spread it. Gather 2,000 mark cubes. Basket. Score 100 points for killing enemies to win the match. Basket. You play only with grenades in this mission, and you have to drop the grenades precisely. Without using any shield. Complete the mission with your HP never running lower than 50%. Without using more than 15 drones, without letting a single robot escape. The swapper, a critical device, must be recovered from a crate. Beware, when you kill an enemy, you will be teleported to its position. Uh-oh. Ghost is trapped in the bottom of an underground pit. To reach the top, Blue Gun modify the cannon to create boxes. Use it to escape. So yeah, this is a mission in which you play with boxes. You have the box cannon, which just creates these. And you can climb on them. You can climb on them if you want. They don't last forever though, like... They start breaking at some point, so you have to be careful. Let's see. Oh, come on. All right. Ah. DMP. DMP did jack shit. I can't send out my ghosts. Oh, darn it. Ow. So yeah, this is about how this challenge goes, more or less. What's taking damage over there? Ow. Alright. Ow. So yeah, that's basically how the missions are. Not exactly fulfilling in my opinion. Maybe I just haven't found the missions that are good. Ow! Never mind. God damn it! Can I complete one mission at least? This is a swapper mission, by the way, in which I swap places with all the enemies I kill. Yeah, including turrets, I guess. Ow, ow, ow. Okay, I guess I need to kill that flying thing in the sides. Why did the music stop? There you go, now maybe we'll still have music after this. Okay. Okay. Wait, when did I jump? Oh. Did I actually jump? I don't remember. I think I didn't though. Bogus. This is bogus as hell. Wow, I can actually hit that turret from there. I guess I did jump to dodge the damage from that thing. All right, this is going. Oh. No. So yeah, there's basically no enjoyment to be had in these missions. Jesus Christ. But yeah, that's about all I wanted to show off in this mode, in this video I mean. The different game modes that are still left over, that were still left over in Ghost 1.0 that I haven't shown off. Now I have shown them off, and that's in that way I can sleep safely and comfortably at night. Thanks for watching, thanks for seeing. This has been Sauce, and I'll see you next time on the next game that I play. And I think I didn't give any hints. Other than that, it'll be a puzzler. But yeah, bye.